ukuthula kwenkosi yenu Jesu Kristu makakube nani, ukuthula kwenkosi yenu Jesu Kristu makakube nani, ukuthula kwenkosi yenu Jesu Kristu makakube nani. Molweni bantwana bakababa bangena etempileni, uNkulunkulu anifuyise ukulunga okungapheliyo, inyawo zenu zinithwale zanzisa kule ndawo zinithwalele isibusiso isikhulu. My respected brothers and sisters and elders, itopic yethu namhlanje ithi life is a test, but a test for eternal life. So sometimes uNkulunkulu usebenzisa ubunzima ukusitesta, sometimes uNkulunkulu usebenzisa ubulula ukusitesta, because xa sitestwa ubunzima si reactor in a certain manner, na xa sitestwa ngobulula si reactor in a certain manner. So my topic today says life is a test, but a test for eternal life. My respected brothers and sisters, let us first talk about hardship. Xa uNkulunkulu esitesta ngobunzima, some of us siyesibe humble, siyasithobeke, because remember, you have nothing in your bank account, you have nothing in your wallet, and you have nothing in your fridge. So some of us sibe nokuzithoba kakhulu, but some of us baye ba react ngendlela different, babe angered instead of being humble. Please do me a favor, uthathe i-morning taxi yasekuseni yabaphangeli, uphinde uthathe ne-evening taxi xa bebuya emsebenzini abaphangeli. Pha i-date xa zisithi 20 to 24, you will see how angered people are. So hence I'm saying hardship can do two things to you. Number one, it can humble you, or number two, it can provoke you, it can make you angered. So abanye abantu ba reacta ngendlela yomsimo. Now if you can move to this side of ease, siye kubulula, uNkulunkulu xa isitesta ngobulula ukuba how do we react. Number one, some of us baye babe ne-ego, babe big-headed, baphakame because of i-bank account igcwele, because ispaji sigcwele ne-fridge igcwele. But some of abanye abantu baye ba-react in a different manner when they are going through ease. Baye babe nice and kind, because they are nice because accounts zabo zigcwele, they are nice because they have everything they want, they are nice because they can go everywhere they want to go. So my respected brothers and sisters, I just want to say uNkulunkulu sometimes usebenzisa i-hardship as a tool to test us, and asebenzise ease, ubulula, as a tool to test us. So let me tell you a story of a one man now crosser from a certain village to another village. But these two villages bezihlulwe ngumlambo. So he's supposed to take a boat to cross from one village to another. So this guy had a kayak boat. There's a economy boat by kayak. So this guy had a kayak boat. So we are saying kayak boat. Kayak boat that you can use to cross the river or to cross the seas, something like that. So this guy, we are tata kayak boat then we are ambang kayak boat but ithemba lakhe lonke belibeke uNkulunkulu, and ebethandaza from scratch eqala uapproach umlambo uthi uNkulunkulu ndiyacela undincede, let me make it, ndiyacela undincede ndikwazi uwela across the river. Because of why? Uyabona uba le kayak boat yakhe ingamtshonisa anytime. So ebethandaza right through. Now as a crosser umlambo in the middle of the sea, wabona i-cruise ship enkulu. Then abantu be-cruise ship enkulu bammisela, bamnika lift, but okay, leave this kayak boat izokhwela apha kule cruise ship yethu. Now wakhwela kula cruise ship, xa ifika ijonga le cruise ship, ngaphakathi ine-restaurant, ngaphakathi ine-rooms, ngaphakathi ine-bar, ngaphakathi ine-pool tables, everything is there. So now xa ebona kuba yonke into ilapha, watshintsha, wasonga izandla, waba big-headed, wathi even noNkulunkulu akanokwazi uyiwisa, even God cannot sink this cruise ship. How stable, the way stable it is, the way well established, the way it is designed, and then the way it is. And then umntu lowo waye kuthandaza, waqalisa wa-relaxa, because why? uNkulunkulu, because now udibene ne-cruise ship. So the point that I'm trying to drive home, that uNkulunkulu usebenzise i-kayak boat, which is hardship, to test the person, but then umntu lowo waye walibeka ithemba lakhe uNkulunkulu, wa-respecta ngaloo ndlela, wa-reacta ngaloo ndlela. Then xa uNkulunkulu etshintsha embeka ebululeni, wambeka kwi-cruise ship, now waqalisa wa-big-headed, wa-arrogant, wane-ego, wathi even uNkulunkulu akasoze akanokwazi uyiwisa le nto. Uyayibona? the way stable it is, the way big it is, the way well established it is, the way it is designed. So umuntu lo uyawatshintsha. So hence I'm saying life is a test, but a test for eternal life. So uNkulunkulu usebenzisa different tools to test us. My respected brothers and sisters and elders, if we can go to the Bible, to the book of Job, chapter 1. In the Bible is telling us about the man who was called Job. UJob ebe ngumuntu ebe rich kakhulu, ebe nemfuyo eningi, ene gold ne silver eningi, which is a rich, and then enonyana abaningi, enentombi eziningi, and he had status. He was very famous, and he was a very very dignified person. So now but ke xa isibalisele iBhayibhile ithi bengumuntu ebebambelele kakhulu kuThixo enethemba emthembe kakhulu uNkulunkulu uYobi. Now kwafikelela ixesha apho khona uSathana hamba ya kuNkulunkulu ezulwini, uthi uNkulunkulu uyabuza uthi, hey Satan, what are you doing here? Now uyaphendula uSathana uthi, no, apho khona bakhona abantu bakho nami ndibakhona, ndiyaba-examine, ndiyabavavanya, ndiyaba-testa. Now uNkulunkulu uyabuza uthi, Sathana, ubukho wambona unyana wamabizo kwakuYobi emhlabeni? Now uthi uSathana, ewe bendikhe nambona. Uyabuza uNkulunkulu, ukhe wambona ubundithembe kanjani? Uthi, no, it's because of uYobi njengoba kuthembe kangaka, it's because of umbiyele and umgcinile unaye. So khakumiyeke nje ndike ndimteste, then sibone uba uzawuthini. Now uNkulunkulu wathi, okay, it's fine devil, you can go and test Job, but what, please do me a favor, do not touch his soul. Ungakulingi uchukumise umphefumulo wakhe. You can do whatever you want to do, but ungawutouch umphefumulo wakhe. Now uSathana wahamba ke wahamba wabuyela emhlabeni waya kuJob. uJob waqala uluza prosperity yakhe yonke, waluza imali yakhe yonke, number 1. Number 2, waluza imfuyo yakhe yonke, yafa yonke imfuyo yakhe. Number 3, waluza ifamily yakhe yonke, basweleka bonke onyana bakhe. Now akonela ukumenza lo nto uSathana, waza nakuye emzimbeni wamenza diseases, wamenza izigulo, wagula uJob. Now uthe unkosikazi kaJob xa ibona konke oku, wathi usabambelele ntoni na kulo Thixo wakho? Why lo Thixo wakho ungamthuki nje? Why ungamthuki akuqalekise? Then kuxoxe loo nto. Now uJob xa iphendula uthi uphendula njengenkosikazi yesitenge. Ngaba ulindele okuhle kodwa na kuThixo? So in other words, my respected brothers and sisters, is that uYobi uye wa faithful, wahlala kuThixo ngexesha lakhe lobulula, waphinda wahlala ngexesha lakhe lobunzima. But then xa uSathana izigqibile eziteste zombini, the hardship and ease, then izinto zikaYobi zaphinda zabuyiselwa kuye 7 times. So i-richness yakhe yabuyiselwa kuye 7 times, imfuyo yakhe yabuyiselwa kuye 7 times, and everything yabuyiselwa kuye 7 times. So the point that I'm trying to drive home is that we need to succeed all the seasons. So we have to succeed the season of hardship, and we need to succeed the season of ease. Yes, as human beings, sometimes we are going through winter, sometimes we are going through spring, sometimes we are going through summer, and as a human beings we always survive and succeed these seasons. So all I want to say is that, as we have mentioned earlier on, that life is a test, but a test for eternal life. So God is using hardship as a tool to test us, and God is using ease as a tool to test us. But all I want to say is that we need to succeed all the seasons. My respected brothers and sisters and elders, Israel uhambe seasons is different. Remember those people there, they moved from Egypt to Canaan, and from Canaan they had a relationship of generations, from generations to generations with God. If you can go to the book of Ezekiel 36, the Bible, God is blessing Israel. So we are born Israel go through blessing. If you can go to Amos 6, Israel is destroyed. which means in other words now Israel season of destruction. It's been destroyed by God. Zephaniah 3:14-20, it's Israel's joy. So now Israel is experiencing joy, is going through joy. And then if you go to Deuteronomy 34:8, it says Israel weep. So Israel, we are zila, we are kala. You see? Yeah. So when you are walking with God, you will go through different seasons. And all the seasons, God is using all the seasons to test us. Through hardship and through ease, God is still testing us. Just nje ukuphuma nje off kancinci, I have a friend of I, a rich friend of I, who's called Clement. One of the things Clement ebethanda undihlekisa ngazo, bengadibani ne-winter, ufuna isummer gogo. So apha e-Western Cape xa kuyi-summer, e-Northeast kuyi-winter. Then xa kuyi-summer e-Northeast, then apha e-Western Cape kuyi-summer. So it's vice versa. It's opposite and negative. So Clement was renting I don't know if he was renting a BNB. No, it wasn't a BNB, it was a flat. He was renting a flat. So he was renting a flat here in Western Cape. But when winter comes, Clement will quickly run to, I don't know if it's Mpumalanga or Limpopo, but he will run to Northeast. Balekele Northeast because the Northeast kuzabe kukho khona i-summer. So xa kuphinda iphela isummer Northeast kungena winter aphinda back to Western Cape. So he was doing that that up and down because of ebengafuna udibana ne-winter. So we mustn't be like that. We need to succeed all seasons. So funeka simelane nazo zonke i-seasons. Funeka simelane ne-seasons yobunzima, siphinde simelane ne-season yobolula, because life is a test, but a test for eternal life. My respected brothers and sisters, I am